In the last part of this guide, we left off right here, and since it is nighttime now, we can go get a cheap light from this guy over here. I already got one, but to get one, you just have... Where are you going? Oh yeah, if there's too many Kneft around here, he, gets out of there, understandably. But normally he'd be here, you stand here, and he throws a light to you. And after you got the light, you then go over and down here to Betty's gum store. You talk to her, you say, what do you sell? Then you say, haha, or yes, either one works, and then you hit let's do business. And you click sure, and if you've organized your inventory right, you should be able to press 6 to equip the contract, hit accept, and now the buy menu opens, but we don't want to buy anything yet. So we close the buy menu, then we talk to her, we take out our controller, and we hit sell. And before that, we want to equip the cheap light on... I usually do it on the down button on the Y menu, so you just hold Y when equipping an item, and then just hold in any direction, and then let go of Y. So you equip the cheap light, and this is only possible on controller, you cannot do this on keyboard. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention for fake selling. You want to do fake selling on controller, as I just tried to demonstrate, but before you want to do that, you want to go into your controller binding settings and bind the items key. Change it from a... it's usually the right button on the D-pad, but you want to just hit A and then hit X to bind it to X, because that is much easier than hit apply, otherwise it doesn't save. And now you want to be able to fake sell, you want to hit the A and the X button at the same time with your thumb, so that you press both of them down at the same time. This makes fake selling infinitely easier than it would be on mouse and keyboard. And now we just do that, and to equip the cheap light you just open the Y menu instead of having to open your inventory every time. And we do this 3 times, and now we switch back to keyboard, equip denksnavel, talk to her again, then hit sell, then equip the cheap light, and sell denksnavel that way. And now we want to go into the buy menu, buy back these 3 cheap lights, and now we want to, oh, whoops, I forgot to, you have to hit a button on the controller to switch back to controller. Now that you have 3 cheap lights, you don't actually have to re-equip the cheap light at any point during the fake selling, and since you already did it 3 times now, if I did this correctly, you want to, there's like a way to get the items to duplicate in the shop's inventory once you sell them by buying back enough of that item from the shop. So basically, we want to buy the item 12 times to then have every other buy we do afterwards be duplicated by a certain amount. If you do it 12 times, it gets duplicated by 5, so it's 1 item that would normally land in the shop's inventory plus 5 additional ones. So I did it 3 times now, and if I didn't mess anything up, I should be able to sell another 9 times here, fake sell another 9 times that is, and that way get to 12, then buy those 9 that I sold back. Let me just sell those 9 real quick. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4. Yeah, if you sell one on accident, this whole knot having to re-equip the item thing doesn't really work. But normal cells actually also count for the total count of the items. So you don't really have to worry about that. The only thing that selling one item normally instead of fake selling it entails is that you have one less light in the end. But yeah, we did this 9 times now. We buy back all 9. And if I did this correctly, I should be able to hit sell here again, and then sell another 6 times to generate, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I should be able to buy back 36 from the shop. Yep, there it is. Those 6 that I just sold turn into 36 lights. I want to just hit this button 36 times to buy all of them back. And now you want to fake sell again, but this time you want to fake sell the black cake exactly 6 times and then sell it once normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just once normally. And that'll get you to about 1600, or no, 1500 in a little bit. But now you want to buy this and this, which totals up to 1422. Buy them both, switch back to mouse and keyboard, hit 3 to equip the first upgrade, and then 1 to equip your Gum Gun. Throw them both in there. In the meantime, equip the other one on 6, and your bazooka on 2, then change this in your inventory so that you hit 1 here so that the Gum Gun is back on 1 for you. And that is it for the fake selling part, and then in the next episode I will show you how to perform the glitch that you will do using these 47 cheap lights that you just duplicated.